Kathleen, I have a fact.
Oh, yes.
And they've already done it. What's your In 1983, did you do that one?
Oh, man. 80s facts.
Bill was the biggest baby born in the Huntsville, Ontario hospital.
Right. And that's so surprising. I don't
shared that last year, but that is a fact.
I like that.
You like that one? That one count?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Personal fact.
5 minutes left on some of the silent options.
That's a fact.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. Go check it out and snipe people's beds. I mean, yeah.
Okay, and I'm also going to point out that
I can only get one fact tonight.
that we are in like the last 5 minutes of my shift, and at this point, if 8 people were to donate for the $13.37 challenge, that will put us over 101,000.
We can do that.
Which is, I think, a pretty amazing way to go out. 100,000 is a pretty amazing way to go out. You guys are just amazing. Like, you are! You're amazing! You're awesome! You raised $100,000 for charity. We helped. You gave us the money. Well, you didn't give it to us. You gave it to Child's Play through us. But, you know, it's awesome! And that's the point. So, thank you so much for such a fantastic run. And yeah, this has been super awesome. This is a great year, or this has been a great year for us, and a great year for me. And I'm really tired.
Yes, I bet you
I'm
are.
looking forward to sleeping.
Yep.
Now, how many
You really rocked it tonight, man.
How many
so.
hours have you actually been up for? Not as many as James yesterday, but still like 20.
No, I was up for
7,
about.
8. You got up at like 11.
Yeah, I was up for about 7 hours before I started busing.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
James put in
We
a
got
full day of
another
work
challenge
right
that we
before
can
started.
complete here just before our call.
Okay.
This is.
Who's calling?
This is. Yeah, no, I'll fix it.
Okay.
This is Chat Modsman Foodgaman.
Hi, Chat.
Who has a challenge? This was what was this? Was this $50?
This was $50.
What is $50 for him to give this? For him to give the following speech.
Crows, I still remember what you said a few hours ago about My Little Pony. I am shocked. I used to look up to you, Crows. Glue? The hilarious and charming, energetic Pinkie Pie should be glue? The hard-working, honest, and loyal friend Applejack. Glue? Twilight Sparkle, who strives to understand the world around her and contains a powerful magic she'd use in a heartbeat to help her friends. Rainbow Dash, who is a bit showy and self-centered, but would stick up for you no matter what. Rarity, who while she is prim and proper, would give anything to make you happy. You would say that the adorable and kind Fluttershy. You would say that to Fluttershy. You should be ashamed, Crows. I won't. I can't sit idly by and let that go. No longer will I pretend to hate My Little Pony. I am a brony, and I am proud to be a brony. I and the Desert Bus survivors are very disappointed.
So disappointed.
I hope you feel ashamed of yourself.
Shame.
Shame, Crows. Shame.
Shun the non-believers.
Wait,
that's the wrong pony. I do want that clip. I do want that
I
clip.
think My Little Ponies would make really good glue. I just
Those
think
calling.
it'd probably be pretty expensive.
I feel like they would make the glitter glue that you find in the craft store.
That's right.
But what did you do with all that leftover hair? That shiny pink and purple and silver hair.
Oh, I'm
So
sure we can think of
brushable.
something.
So brushable.
Yeah, you can craft into something, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They would turn into glitter glue.
You can make a dinosaur costume.
Hey guys, keep an ear out for the door because our good friend Hicks has sent us pizza.
Thanks, Hicks.
Thank you so much, Hicks. We need dinner.
If 2 things come out of my shift besides these amazing donations, well dong has to be one of them.
Well dong, yeah, I heard that. Well dong.
Well done.
Well done.
And I want every My Little Pony video that you viewers put up on YouTube from now on to have that clip of crows at the beginning of them saying ponies are stupid and should be turned into glue.
Hey,
Jared,
up for it.
Shame.
Celestia.
Jared,
Yeah.
according to the timer,
It's up on YouTube.
Oh, pony
you
cover's
have
hair
a mere
extensions was a good idea.
25 seconds
Lights?
remaining in
Yeah.
your shift.
I like that.
That would appear to be the case.
All right.
I can't recognize.
Are you ready for the handoff?
That will also end the 1337 challenge.
Okay.
Bill
Some people
Press.
knew it was.
All right.
So if you want to get it under the wire, and we have hit 101,000.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for such an awesome shift. I will now hand off to Bill. Have a good 24 hours.
Yeah, how many points are you leaving him?
What are we at
here?
now?
We're leaving with 5 points.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
waste them.
I
Jeremy, I would like to say to you, well done.
won't. Hey, what's...
What?
I forgot how slow this thing is.
Oh,
Oh no.
All right, everyone.
Bye,
To
Jared.
start Bill's shift off, we have a call-in from Veronica Belmont, co-host of Revision 3's Texilla podcast, and just started at the Twit gaming show Game On. And so let's bring her online. Are you waiting for? Well, you can just phone her.
Oh, she's gonna call us.
All right.
The 133 challenge.
Yes. Oh yeah, we should generate that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Veronica.
Hello.
How you doing?
Is this a bus?
Yes, it
This
is.
is a bus. This is a bus filled with warm, tired people. Is this a Veronica?
This is. Should I send video?
Yeah, that'd be great actually if you could.
Okay.
We can
I'd like to.
we can do that. We can.
We have the technology.
There we go.
I would hope that you would have the technology.
I also have the technology.
Yes. So
I hate to say it, but it's not that interesting of technology to have.
no.
sadly.
But you'd be surprised, like what a camera to do the what?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
And she's a fancy mic too.
But you do. Yeah,
That's
that is
awesome.
Fancy
that
microphone.
is a
Yes.
nice mic.
I can't see you guys. Do you guys not have video?
Oh no, we do.
Oh.
Okay.
Push the fancy little camera button
Well, no,
in the upper right.
sometimes mirroring it back to you doesn't actually work. But I'll tell you what you can
Oh.
do. If you go to desertbus.org, there's
Okay.
a live stream
Yeah.
there you can watch. 2 things though, it'll be delayed, and please mute
Right.
that audio so that you don't hear us twice or it'll drive you insane.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Let
But
me.
you can, you
Okay,
can.
muted.
You can get a rough idea of what's going on.
Oh, there I see you guys
Oh,
now in
no,
Skype.
There we go.
Thank you, Ian. Yay, we got a
Wow,
few
that's
there.
a lot of people there.
Yeah, I know.
This is really this is a low population.
Yeah.
For this year, yeah.
Sometimes sometimes this room gets really packed.
There's easily this many people again upstairs.
Yeah, we need X number of people just to keep everything running. It's turned into quite a crazy thing.
Crazy.
So hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for calling in. I just introduced you just before you rang on as the co-host of Revision 3's Techzilla podcast and the new show Game On Twitch, which is super awesome.
Yes,
And
I'm very excited about it.
yeah, we've asked people to jump over to desertbus.org, find the post with you in it, and start posting some questions to it. So I have some questions for you.
All right, cool.
All right.
I am ready for questions.
Mostly
Mostly because I drank a beer.
Nice.
Yay!
Well, then I'll start
First
off.
question.
Then I'll start off with the weird one.
First question. What kind of beer are
Thank
you
you,
drinking?
James.
I think you just slashed it there.
It is Mirror Pond Pale Ale from Bend, Oregon.
Is it any good?
It is pretty good. A friend of mine brought it over for a. I think this is sad. I think he actually brought it over for the premiere of Game of Thrones from the first season. I sit in my fridge that long, and I just got around to drinking it.
So it's that good.
It's that good. It's that good. No, I'd buy it again. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Excellent. All right, Graham, we're ready for your question.
Okay. So, first question: any relation to Richter Belmont?
I know that was the first one.
I only get that question
Every
once
day?
a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of what I figured. It's, to be honest, the first time someone said, "Hey, Veronica Belmont's calling
I
in,"
know.
it's just so ingrained in my head.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought of was Castlevania.
Yeah.
I apologize
Yeah.
for that, but then I was
It's
like,
a
"Oh,
proud
right, of
heritage
course."
I lead.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sorry.
You should see me with my whip.
Yeah, we have a Belmont
Nice.
Street around here. So.
The other bizarre question that's been asked is: are you tired of being asked if you are tired of being confused with Felicia Day?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really understand it because there's lots of geeky girls out there, but we get confused all the time. It's not. I take it as a compliment because she's awesome and we're good friends, and it cracks me up every time.
Nice.
But yes, I'm tired of it. So stop.
Fair enough. All right. It's in the thread, so why not? What do you think of the PS3 PlayStation Home? It seems like a weird social networking attempt that could be so much more. Is the question.
I think it definitely has a lot of potential. I've spent a pretty good amount of time in home because of my last job when I worked for, I did a show for PlayStation called Core. And so I spent a fair amount of time in there doing like meetups and playing games with people and stuff. And it definitely has a lot of potential. I think it's underutilized. And so I'm hoping that they'll add more and more content. They've started adding a lot more content that's very relevant to other games that are out and kind of adding extra content in there that you can't get anywhere else. So I think if they do that more, it'll expand in a major way, I hope.
We had a bizarre experience with PlayStation Home because we were doing a featured game with Wizards of the Coast where we were playing Duels of the Planeswalkers, and we had to do all the meeting up through PlayStation Home. And I had this bizarre experience where, because everyone had these amazing, fantastical avatars that had not downloaded to my machine yet, and they were slowly pinging in, but everyone was there in that sort of weird, invisible, partially translucent person.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just gave me this bizarre image to the scene outside the club in Snow Crash.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
right.
Yeah,
I know it's totally Snow
It
Crash.
is exactly what was described. That there's all these people. They have no definition. They're all clipping together, and then when you cross the threshold into the club, then you get your actual crazy avatar, and you can. And it was like, oh god, this is exactly what was being described.
The future is now.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's better than Second Life. I can say that much.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's yeah.
And I'm very ready for that super immersive style gaming world that is described in games like Snow Crash and even the newer Neil Stephenson book, Reamd. There's a massively multiplayer game called Terrain that's kind of like Warcraft on crack, and if you can imagine. So I'm looking forward to much more immersive style video games like that, where it really does feel like you're in a different world, not just, looking at a computer screen.
All right.
Did I just get super nerdy? Like,
No,
I want to
no.
look for an immersive world
We've
experience.
all read.
That's
We've
awesome.
all read Neil Stephenson.
I'm sorry if I'm always checking for the next question so that I can keep things moving good. But I'm sorry if I sounded like I was not interested. But no, that was really cool. Okay, this is all right. Skyrim, Saints Row the Third, Battlefield 3, or Modern Warfare 3.
Skyrim. I interrupted my Skyrim playing to be here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Okay.
God,
Yeah! What are you playing as?
Do you need to go?
I'm
or-
level 17, so
Ooh.
that's right.
Wow, you're way further than me. I just hit 9.
Probably not. I just been power level. It's my thing. That's all.
We there's actually a Desert Bus shout that we came up with on Friday, I think.
Yeah, what does it sound like?
Well, it's last year. Are you familiar with the image with the caption "Wargarble" of the dog trying to drink from a sprinkler?
I haven't seen that one, surprisingly.
Okay,
now
well,
I feel like I'm behind in my memes.
The term "Wargarble" sort of took off last year, and so on Friday we determined that the Desert Bus
I found it.
Dovahkiin shout was "Wargarbal."
I'm looking at the picture. It's awesome.
Isn't it great?
Oh, haven't we all felt that way before?
Yeah.
The way that dog feels right there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dear Dr. Veronica Belmont. Oh, everyone gets doctorates when you get asked questions on Desert Bus.
Finally, I don't have to do homework or anything.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Dear Dr. Veronica Belmont, what advice would you give to women looking to work on the internet?
Depends on what you would like to do on the internet. There's many different that you can partake in.
Well answered.
Like, do you want to be I don't even know how to answer that question. Because we are all people on the internet.
That's right.
Yeah. I assume they mean more in your field than the wide array of other opportunities there are for women on the internet.
I would say start a podcast. It's super easy, and you can talk about stuff you already love and already love talking about, and there's basically no barrier to entry. So I would say do that.
All right. Okay, this is a question that was asked to both John Scalzi and editor-in-chief of The Escapist, Steve Butts. What is your stance on erotic Star Trek fanfiction?